Brother, really?
So, according to the Rolling Stones and not Mick Jagger's old ass, James Gunn claims Superman Legacy won't be like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I learned a lot doing those movies, but it's not like Superman has the exact same vibe as a Guardians movie. It's actually quite different. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Like, who was thinking, you know what? Superman Legacy needs more 70s soundtracks and a lot more piss and dick and fart jokes. No one ever thought that. Unless you're a James Gunn hater who believes that everything James Gunn touches will be like pissmaker quality, which I assure you will not be the case. Here's what James Gunn is going to do with Superman, or at least try his best in doing. James Gunn is going to make the most mythic, grandiose, loving portrait of Superman that has ever graced the silver screen. James Gunn is going to make a beautiful love letter to Superman fans all around the world. That's his intent. That's what he's going to do. And I feel like that is what he's going to deliver. He's not going to deliver some mediocre content. That's not his intention. That's not his goal. James Gunn understands that there's so much pressure, and not only in making a Superman film that for the most part the majority will love, but he also understands that he's the writer, he's the director, and he's the co-owner of DC Films. So if this movie bombs or fails, the entirety of the blame will be placed upon James Gunn. He knows this. He's aware of this, and that's why he's going to make the most epic Superman film that we've ever seen. So crossing fingers with James Gunn delivering something that's truly unique and special, because we've been dying for a great Superman film that everyone has loved. So we shall see. But it's going to be in the same vein of Richard Donner. I promise you that. Also, James Gunn spoke on the superhero fatigue. So he says this: I think there is such a thing as superhero fatigue, Gunn says. I think it doesn't have anything to do with superheroes. It has to do with the kind of stories that get to be told. If you lose your eye on the ball, which is character, we love Superman, we love Batman, we love Iron Man, because they are these incredible characters that we can have in our hearts. And it becomes just a bunch of nonsense on screen if it really gets boring. I agree. But I really get fatigued by most spectacle films, by the grind of not having an emotionally grounded story. It doesn't have anything to do with whether they're superhero movies or not. If you don't have a story at the base of it, just watching things bash each other, no matter how clever those bashing moments are, no matter how clever the designs and the VFX are, it just gets fatiguing. Fatiguing, is that a word? And I think that's very, very real. And I agree with James Gunn's statement 1,000%. Much like the Transformers films, where you don't care about the characters, all you just see is a bunch of CGI just destroying buildings and just bashing into each other and punching each other in the face, and you don't care what's going on because you're not invested with the story or the characters. So the fact that James Gunn said this statement makes all of us know and puts me at ease, like he's at the core, front, and center of his DCU. Stories and characters will be the utmost importance. That just puts me at ease. It puts me at ease. He's going to take care of these characters, because for the longest time, Warner Brothers had no idea how to handle these characters at all, and they just had these directors and writers do their own interpretation, which, you know, let's face it, it kind of, whether you like Snyder's takes or not, it just caused this massive divide within the core fan base and within the massive general audience. And we cannot have that. We need to make films that, for the most part, people are loving and are engaged with. It needs to be 4-quadrant films. And then you can do your little, weird offshoot DC stories, as long as the cohesive cinematic universe is running succinctly and running smoothly. And I think that's what James Gunn is going to do. So I love his statements. I love the fact that he has so much care and respect and reverence towards the Superman character, towards the DC brand as a whole. I love where his mindset is, bro. Like, this is exactly what I wanted from DC. I wanted someone, a CEO, just to be mindful and just to give a shit about these characters and what makes these characters unique and special and what fans have loved about these characters for so long. And James Gunn understands us. So like I said, I'm rooting for James Gunn. I love his mindset so far, and I hope he delivers something special with the DC brand as a whole. So that's going to be it. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, your sister's ass cheeks. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? I think DC right now is in great hands, and keep it up, bro. Keep it up. I love Blue Beetle. That trailer was awesome, and hopefully the Superman movie will be amazing. Big kiss.
Hi, how you doing? We're back, and we're ready for it all over again.